Welcome back to another video on WWE 2K26 MyRise. Let's go straight into continuing the story. Okay, looks like we've got a press conference to do as the new US champion.
Please welcome the new United States champion. The floor is open to questions.
Jesus
Robin
Christ,
Ray,
I look
we'll
real
start with
pissed.
you.
Thanks. One of the hottest topics on my podcast has been your new attitude. Is it here to stay?
I thought you all would have come up with some better questions since the last time I did one of these, but
Yeah.
I guess not. All I have to say is look at what I have sitting on the table with me. My so-called new attitude has brought me nothing but success. Despite everyone telling me I should be something else, this isn't temporary. This is who I am.
Okay, next up is Robert Inkin from Sports Coverage Daily.
I wanted to ask about what's next. Now that you've gotten past Jey Uso, what about a possible rematch with Braun Breaker?
Everyone knows this version of me would tear Braun Breaker apart.
Yep.
And that's exactly why the office is too scared to let me go back to Raw. They blocked me in the transfer window, and I'm sure they'll continue to protect their paper champion as long as they can. Until then, I have my own title to defend. One more of these Saxton and I'm done.
Okay, let's go with Marcus Brown, Wrestling Spectator.
Can you define your relationship with Hector Flores? Is he your tag partner? Your manager? Both?
We're
Hector
friends.
and I are friends. He's the only one who's supported my comeback no matter what decisions I've had to make. That's more than I can say for anyone else in the locker room or a certain Raw GM who's part of the conspiracy to block me from getting another match against Braun Breaker. So Hector will do anything I ask of him, whether that's being in my corner, teaming with me, or helping me do whatever's necessary. Just ask Akira Tozawa or Rikishi about that.
Yeah, both of them are on the shelf and, well, haven't been seen for a fair bit. Finished some Rise matches, and after I cut away, Naomi basically had a chat with me about
You better
beating
be ready for this next title
well,
defense.
absolute
I've got
shit out
someone
of her
lined up
family.
who's not the biggest fan of your work. This one's going to be personal.
Okay, let's see who this challenger is.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
It's the United States champion looking to continue dominance.
So wait, even though I'm the champion, I'm coming out first? Okay. That's what's gonna happen. Boom.
The United States
And I've changed me side plates so then they're actually a heelish colour. I've noticed my right side plate's glitched and isn't in the right spot.
However twisted it may be, Hector is there and willing to do it.
Okay, well now let's see who I'm facing. Ooh, Jimmy. I personally think Jimmy's better in the ring than Jay.
So is here to settle a personal vendetta.
Just when the archetype thought they had moved past this rivalry, they have to face the consequences of their actions yet again.
You ain't gonna just get away with assaulting someone's father that easy. The champ might be in trouble here tonight, facing a fired-up Jimmy Uso, who's looking to sell.
Okay, well, let's see how this will go. You know, out of respect.
From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
Okay, not really a pop there.
And his opponent from Australia, weighing in at 232 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Jet the Rockstar Cruz.
Oh well, Pop died as soon as I raised the title.
45 years of history behind that. The United States Championship. The champion had no idea who he'd be facing tonight, and it turned out it's an opponent with a whole lot of motivation.
It's hard enough not knowing who you're up against, Cole, but then it turns out to be someone who's got a major axe to grind. Good luck with that.
I hear you, Booker, but we've seen the former archetype do whatever is necessary to
I
win.
hate this stupid purple stamina thing.
The slight edge here against Jimmy Uso.
Just goes down way too quickly.
Step ahead there. Uh-oh, look at... Uh-oh. And Jimmy able to reverse that.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
He catches Jimmy with a counter. Up the rope he goes.
Take off.
Oh, the high risk.
Jesus Christ, it's reversing everything I thought it.
Jimmy Uso is hoping the element of surprise will allow him to get some revenge on behalf of his family here tonight. Butterfly lung blower. Brought down with a DDT. From the top. Bringing him to their feet with an elbow drop.
Look, I know that this doesn't really matter. I'm just doing this for the emphasis of the match.
Oh, he wants more. He's looking to continue on.
And look out! Crashing to the floor.
This is
Wow,
why we call
that was
it
a major
high
miss.
risk. A mistake will cost you big time.
Leaving the ring right here.
Sliding back into the ring.
The crowd is behind Jimmy Uso, and he knows it.
Oh, an uppercut. Might have lost a tooth.
Ooh. Irish whip him into the steel steps, you say?
Sent flying out of the ring here. Heading out, but needs to be
Okay,
aware
what
of
are
the
with these
referee's
vocal noises coming from Jimmy? Okay, that was a complete miss. And that obviously doesn't count. Hey, ref, you mind just slowing it down just a tad bit?
And he heads back into the ring. The referee is so close to calling a count out.
Fuck's sake, Jimmy.
Not today. Caught by surprise with the DDT.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Jimmy laying down the
Jimmy?
gauntlet for his opponent.
Can you like just get your ass over here, man?
Manages to reverse it.
Oh, into the steel step. Simply no way to brace for that impact.
He gets back into the ring.
Okay.
This is how a real superstar conducts himself. Getting air with that forearm. Jimmy.
The U.S. champ is overcoming the surprise factor just as I predicted.
How about this for a surprise factor? Main event, Jey Uso is in the house.
The champion better keep his eye on
Hey, he's better grab the title.
Jimmy Uso has the United States title.
And the champ has no idea. Boom!
Jimmy with the cover.
That's it. We've got a new United States champion.
The so-called archetype was beaten at his own game. Credit to Jimmy and his brother Jey Uso. This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Hector Flores.
You hate to see it. What a night for the entire Uso family.
I didn't deserve that trash. All I did was wrestle. Out-wrestle one of your sons, at least.
It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
It wasn't your fault. I was actually impressed how you stopped Jey from interfering. Nothing you could have done about Jimmy nailing me with my own belt.
Yeah.
I should have done something.
Maybe. But you'll have another chance. Aldous has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event.
Okay.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change. One way or the other.
It's the fallen hero and his partner, who he's dragged down with him.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And a combined weight of 434 pounds. Jet the Rockstar Cruz and Hector Flores.
The archetype and Hector Flores are in trouble here. There's still a lot of bad blood over what they did to Rikishi, and now there's nowhere to run inside that steel cage.
That may be true.
We ain't gonna be running.
The former champion has got to still be stinging from the U.S. title loss. That will provide some extra motivation in the cage tonight.
And a combined weight of 493 pounds. The team up, Jimmy and main event, Jey.
There you go.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
Roman always talked about the island of irrelevancy. But the Usos at the moment are from the island of jealousy. They just can't handle the star power that me and Flores have. Especially with how much better we are from them.
With a series of forearms.
Starting to scale the cage wall.
Gotta be cautious.
Get him, Hector.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Super kick. No. Super kick.
Son of a bitch.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Oh my god.
Brutal club.
Direct shot to the throat there.
Jesus Christ. They're double teaming me at this point.
DDT. Spiked. Saw it coming. It counters it. Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Sunset flip. Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot. Looks like that really got him there. Yeah, the Usos not looking thrown off in the least.
Looking to ascend up the cage from the top rope.
To the small of it back. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Making his way out. His nerves might be getting
Oh,
the
son
best
of
of
a
him.
bitch.
He's eyeing the top of the cage as he starts his climb.
Wait. Do both have to get out, like in a true tag team steel cage match. Because if not, well,
Grip for the climb of the cage.
then bit fucked.
And
But
the numbers game coming to the fore here. Double DDT.
The communication between these two is
oh
evident by
shit,
that. Driven down with an elbow.
Hector.
What great. Uh-oh. Jimmy saw it coming. Oh, did you hear that?
Oof. Fully adding insult to injury there.
But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Attacking the knee.
Okay, Hector.
Wow! Bottom rope moonsault. We know what's racing through his mind. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one.
Needs to stay sure-footed en route to climbing up the cage.
Corkscrew elbow to the back of the neck. Do you guys take requests? We're tuning up the band. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free. Not a lot of room for error up here. Carefully planning his escape. Just a few more feet here.
Getting closer to the win with each step.
Oh, my!
Reversal. And that turns things around. From the top.
Oh, no. Nobody home, man.
Boom, bitch.
Facebuster. Stops that offense from connecting. And Flores is turning to the crowd for assurance.
All I need to do is just not get beaten. Like, if he doesn't hit me with a finish shot, he's definitely not gonna get it out.
Jimmy out of harm's way.
Flying forearm. Jimmy Uso getting worked on right now.
Jimmy's getting exposed. Impressive awareness from him.
And Jimmy able to reverse that. Momentum isn't completely out of Jimmy Uso's side yet. The angry Uso looking for the upper hand. And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one. Boom, what impact. And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move. Ah, kick right to the gut. Ooh. Setting them up. Into a front leg Michinoku driver. Scrambling up the cage wall now.
Using the top rope to start the climb.
advantage here.
That's right. Put your ones up in the air for main event Jey Uso.
Great job anticipating Jimmy.
Yeah,
He's
well.
getting even closer to making an escape.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost.
Scaling the steel cage wall.
From up there, he can practically taste
Easy.
the win.
Still needs to get both feet up.
Like, yeah, it was a pretty close call at one stage, but not anymore.
And for main event, Jey Uso.
Here are your winners, the Rockstar, Cruz, and Hector Flores.
The former archetype and Hector Flores have escaped with a victory.
That's the reason why I let Hector go first, because honestly, I reckon he would have let me down.
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. After your flop of a comeback match, you wasted precious time toiling away at the Performance Center and then on the Indies. And when you finally realized your mistake, it was too late. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Bronze finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
See, this would have been a great game to bring back the Buried Alive match, especially in the MyRise.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
Why?
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
Understood.
Cruz is a very
told you I'd
morally
be ready.
torn person.
That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
I am on board, Hector. But first, a lot has to change.
I know I can do better, and I will.
No, it's not you that needs to change. It's me.
What do you mean?
Let's be real. I've lost my way since I came back. At first, I was on the right path, putting in work with you at the PC, then out on the indies. But when Adam Pearce said I was headed to NXT, something snapped. Ever since then, I've done nothing but drag you down with me. Attacking Tozawa, then Rikishi. It's been one terrible thing after another. But despite all that, you've been loyal since day one. So, you're either just as terrible as me, or you're a really good friend. Which is it?
Maybe a little of both? You didn't force me to do anything. But I'm relieved to hear you say that. We crossed the line. Several times. I guess I thought I could shortcut my way back to WWE. That I could make up time and regain everything I lost when I was let go. And when you came along, someone I looked up to, I just forgot who I was.
Well, then there's just two things we need to do.
What's that?
Apologize to a lot of people, and then go win those WWE Tag Team Championships.
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, that'll have to be all for this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you can be updated when the next video comes out.